can see people carrying their food. iFood or nothing. You can see.
Wow. I'm so surprised. I discovered that it's even more than what I thought. Oh, I have my iFood in my kitchen now. Wow. Oh, these onions, they are really much. Just imagine everything. 2,800. Thanks to iFood. God bless.
iFood is the best place you can be now. We are talking of food here, promoting agriculture, food subsidy for you. iFood is doing it. One for all for one. Thank you. Can you see the rice? Very, very neat rice. Superb. Wow. iFood is the best. Very neat rice. Our Nigerian rice. Hey, may God bless iFood. Oh.
What I carry here, I confirm it's more than 50 kg.
Are you serious?
I could not be able to lift it. You can see.
Okay, help me carry them small. Help me carry them small. Help me carry them small.
I could not lift it.
I'm super excited. I just got my onions from iFood, and this is 10 kg rice, iFood rice, amazing. We also have our palm oil here, 5 kg, yummy for your food, especially for your afang soup and your vegetables.
As you can see, I'm having in my hands my iFood 10 kg rice.
I just came to pick up my rice. I bought 2 bags. I'm so excited. This is iFood rice. iFood for you. Thank you.
Madam, so you've collected your rice? Yes. So how do you feel today that you've collected your rice?
So happy. iFood is real.
Yes,
so.
so.
To stay.
Yes, so.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much.
This rice is superb. This is organic rice. And I just want to do it the organic way. You know, if you are using spoon to eat this kind of thing, not they enter well. So I decided to use my hand. This is iFood, natural. Guess what? It is sweet.
iFood item, the order just arrived in our center in Kubwa. You can see the iFood items.
Kwara food has landed. This is Kwara food. This is our rice. We have onions. We have palm oil. It's iFood rice that just arrived Benin. Opportunity for cheap food. 50 kg.
50 kg rice. Full one. Yes. As you can see, 10 kg. As you can see, our onion.
Are you in Uyo now? See, the truck has just arrived. iFood to the moon.
We have opened the truck.
Yes, the truck has been opened, and behold your rice.
Yes,
my iFood
right.
ecosystem community.
Yes,
iFood
right.
will not be carrying
Live from Lagos.
Yeah, I'm here now at Ikeja. This is the yam that we have ordered for.
Your locality, your food is here. Your food have arrived.
iFood's pure organic rice that just arrived. Pure natural rice, pure organic rice, very sweet and tasteful.
Good evening, iFoodites all over the world. My name is Taiwo Oluwadansola, the Chief Executive Officer and Founder of iFood Ecosystem Limited. iFood was set up to help Nigerians overcome the issues around food security through 2 major missions, which is Agri-Innovate, Farm to Table, and then organic revolution, which is the productivity side of things, to help solve our food problem. Now, what AgriNovate does is get food from farmers to the direct consumers to reduce the cost of food to Nigerians. And we were able to do that very, very successfully for several months, where we were selling rice and other foodstuff at prices that are sometimes as low as 50% less than the normal market price. People got their food all over the nation because we had structures and network for aggregation and supply all over the nation. We have countless testimony videos as to how people testified about getting the good food at the best possible price and still making money from the marketing and the profit share side of what iFood was doing, until when some very, very terrible elements who were supposedly members of iFood, or some of them staff or executives of iFood at the time, started sabotaging the system, both operational and financial sabotage, and stealing the resources that the good Nigerians put together for the aggregation of their food. We had situations where a whole trailer of yam disappeared in transit. We have somebody in Abakaliki who was supposed to supply rice to Southerners and Southeasterners, who is still owing us 300 bags of rice up till now. Worse still, we have people like Tolu Taiwo, who colluded with some other persons outside of the organization to deprive the people paddy worth almost 800 bags of rice as we speak. Of course, we have audio evidences and all of that. We also have people like Victor Samaila and Kayode and the rest of them who did a lot of wrong. It's unfortunate that in this country, every time you are trying to do good for our people, there are people who are just determined to steal, kill, and destroy. And it's still the same people who go around trying to blacklist the organization. In any case, that video that was done, it's unfortunate that the supposed Dr. Chido, or what did they call him, of hungry and angry people, will not investigate allegations that are brought to them before going out there to destroy other people's name. Well, certainly we'll get to the root of all of that. Whoever is behind this will pay for it. The strangest thing about that video is the fact that all of the people in that video have spoken to several leaders. None of us even know them. And I am certain that no true iFoodite would say such things about the organization. Of course, that's why they couldn't mention their names or anything about them. And by the way, that man pretending to be crying in that video, only God knows what kind of a man he is. How much were they given to say such things against their conscience about iFood? Various iFood stakeholders have been calling me over the past few days angrily and requesting that we do something about dealing with this. But for us, for a while now, the focus has been on finding a way to resolve the issues of the backlog that are being held to people as a result of all the stealings that went on, and getting back on track. As a matter of fact, you can see me standing here. This is our tomato farm grown for the dry season, when tomato is extremely scarce. Of course, we'll start harvesting within the next 1 month. And by the way, what we are doing presently is to solve the problem from the farm directly to the table. What we're doing before is just from the table to the farm. From our recent experience, we realized we have to do it simultaneously, because the major issue we had was when we give people money to source from the farm and they steal from the organization. But this time around, we are building our own farms everywhere and determining how much it is, having structured logistics to get it directly to the table. And we are not just doing just any kind of productivity, organic all the way. And that's what the organic revolution is all about. This farm here is an 100% organic tomato farm. We also have other things growing on some other section of the area, including pepper, watermelon, and the rest of them. Of course, all over the nation, every farm will replicate like this pilot farm. Will be growing everything anyone and every one of us need to eat in this nation directly to their table. And that's what this pilot is about. And we're already setting up structures and organization for the setting up of farms all over the nation. But while we are at that, some people are busy trying to destroy our names and destroy the organization. Well, we are getting back on track. As a matter of fact, this malicious video is a wake-up call for us. Even now, we will get started with actions right away. You will see some of the evidences of the people who have been well served by iFood. There's virtually no one who has not benefited from iFood, both in terms of money and in terms of food, especially food. Even if a person did not benefit from the marketing side of things or profit share, everybody benefited from the food. And of course, the benefits are still going to continue once we kickstart again. One of the most ridiculous things about what they said in that video is that I stole 200 billion naira from Nigerians. The total volume of the business iFood did within 1 year, was it even up to 2 billion? No. And the benefits that should even accrue to me of what we did, I put everything back into the business. What I assessed of the benefits that accrue to me of iFood is a very minute portion of what I have very legal rights to have. We put everything back into the business to ensure that people have access to good food, only for these wicked people to steal. If anyone has evidence contrary to what I'm saying, let them come out with it rather than make false, baseless accusations. As a matter of fact, a lot of the people who carried out these nefarious activities were reported to the police, arrested. But unfortunately, every time we do that, before you know it, they've been released, and then the next thing we hear is some story. It's unfortunate, but when the time comes, we will certainly get justice for Nigerians whose foods were stolen by these wicked, heartless people. I just want to appeal to every well-meaning Nigerian to disregard and, of course, never mind what reckless, ignorant people are saying on the internet. I, Oluwada Onsolataiwo, I have never scammed anyone and I will never scam anyone. It's just unfortunate that this is a nation where we crucify our heroes and celebrate our villains. The very people who stole from us are the same people who are walking around trying to blacklist those of us who are trying to help Nigerians and do the right things.
So this is iFood Mart Abulegba. Okay, so meet the owner of the High Mart. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Okay, good afternoon. Thank you so much. I appreciate your coming. Yes, I'm Mrs. Oweye by name. I'm the owner of the iMart in Abulegba here. I happen to be a member of iFood. And iFood actually came and stayed until some scrupulous elements entered this business. I'm a shareholder in iFood. I bought into the business because the CEO wanted hunger to be out of Nigeria. And so those of us that had the vision will work along with it, that iFood is a scam, is a lie. I am still here. I have my own personal business that I'm doing, but I happen to just fall into that business because I love the initiative of the owner of the business. So it's not a scam. And to show that it's not a scam, by December, just this past December, personally, those that register under me, if they are watching now, they will know. We still went around giving people the worth, their food, the worth of their money. Still giving people as of December. So nobody ever registered under me and say it's a scam. It's not a scam, but unfortunately, I would say it is Nigeria in quote that happened to iFood. The owner of the business, because I heard something going, I think some billion. Then I told you, now if you have the billion, please come and show me, because if he had that billions, it will not be going up and down, still going to farm to see how we are going to make sure that we give people their food. The man is not even, in fact, I don't know whether to call it insomnia now. Someone that cannot sleep. Can somebody have billions? They run away with billions, see be run up and down to see how he will walk from pillar to pole, walking day and night. Can somebody have billions and still be doing like that? You will not by now, they are jacking now. But the man is still here. And me, even the owner of the iMart here, you can see entering this thing. It's still there. We have not gone away. We have not disappeared. iFood is not a scam. Thank you.
My name is Godwin Umoru. I'm a bona fide member of iFood ecosystem and stakeholder from Kaduna State. iFood is not a scam. And Mr. Taiwo Oluwada Onsola is not a scammer. I stand with iFood. And for the time that we have been into business, and when we were doing the business, some of the iFood ecosystem officers, they went away with iFood ecosystem money. Some of them built houses and they bought cars with iFood money.
Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. Ike from Plateau State, Nigeria. I am a bona fide member of iFood ecosystem, and I'm here to categorically say that iFood ecosystem is not a scam. Mr. Taiwo Oluwada Onsola is not a scammer. I want to say that many families and members on the plateau were able to benefit from the subsidized food sale from iFood ecosystem. It's really unfortunate that some unscrupulous elements were able to make their way into the system and defraud the organization of huge sums of money and foodstuff. But I believe that the management will be able to bring those such people to book and then restore and bring back the organization on track. Thank you.
My name is Abosede Adeyemo, a bona fide member of iFood and a stakeholder from Kwara State. iFood ecosystem is not a scam, and Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is not a scammer. I stand with iFood any day, anytime. Thank you.
My name is Raymond Oga, a member of iFood ecosystem from Cross River State. I'm a stakeholder and I work with iFood. I've witnessed a lot of testimony and good things about iFood. iFood ecosystem is not a scam. And Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is not a scammer. I can testify to that and I'm confirming it because I've worked closely with the team and a lot of Nigerians have benefited. Though the company is having challenges and the company never ignored it, which is in plan to sort out the backlog. So I stand with iFood and iFood ecosystem is not a scam. Thank you.
My name is Fatibu Shola Oluranti, a bona fide iFood member and a stakeholder from Ogun State. iFood ecosystem is not a scam. Neither Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is a scammer. I stand with iFood.
My name is Engineer Philip Olasunkanmi, a bona fide member of iFood ecosystem from Lagos State. iFood ecosystem is not a scam, and Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is not a scammer. I stand with iFood.
My name is Engineer Kabiru Samaila, Sokoto State Coordinator iFood from Sokoto State. iFood ecosystem is not a scam. Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is not a scammer. I stand with iFood. We remain iFood members forever. Thank you very much.
My name is Ocheku Ogli Benson. I am a bona fide member of iFood. I am the coordinator, Benue State chapter, and aggregator officer. Taiwo, the CEO of iFood, is not a scam. I stand to say iFood is not a scam. I stand with iFood.
Wow, my name is Mrs. Blessing Sonny, River State Coordinator in iFood. This is Port Harcourt IMAT. I visited this afternoon and we are saying all the products that have arrived for collection and they are ready to be sent out to all individuals. Even our expert riders are here to send them to all the nook and crannies of all the people that have made their order. That is our dispatch rider, iFood dispatch rider, and we are sending it out everywhere. Iwafe, Woji. Right now we are loading for Adajod, and this is the manager of the IMAT in Port Harcourt.
My name is Mercy Flora Bassi, a bona fide iFood member from Akwa Ibom State. iFood ecosystem is not a scam. Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is not a scam. I stand iFood.
My name is Lumide, a bona fide member of iFood ecosystem and a stakeholder from Oyo State. I need to let you know that iFood ecosystem is not a scam and Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is not a scammer. Thank you.
My name is Abubakar Aliyu from Kebbi State, member of iFood and also stakeholder. iFood ecosystem is not a scam company. Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is not a scammer. I stand with iFood and I will remain iFood member. Thank you very much. Best regard.
My name is Ozama Obaji, a bona fide member of the iFood ecosystem and a stakeholder from Imo State. iFood is not a scam and Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is never a scammer. I stand with iFood.
My name is Shamsia Lawal, a bona fide iFood member and stakeholder from Sokoto State. iFood ecosystem is not a scam. Mr. Taiwo Oluwadahunsi is not a scammer. I stand with iFood. Thank you very much.
I am Mrs. Mercy from Ondo State. I am a bona fide iFood member. I want to use this medium to tell you that
Mr. Oluwadansola is not a scammer. iFood ecosystem is not a scam. Thank you.
My name is Ezekiel Shokoliza from Abuja, Assistant Aggregator Officer. iFood is not a scam. Taiwo Oluwadamsola is not a scammer. I stand with iFood. Thank you.
iFood, one for all for one.